Hello world, this is Jeff from Love Your Customer and this is episode 90. On this episode, I want to speak about one-on-one marketing and how social media has influenced this landscape of having conversation with customers one-on-one and how technology has enabled this conversation to be scaled to millions of customers. So let's dive into the show and let's segment what factors made Amazon so successful in their retail operation for the past 10 years time and what variables really made the difference for the retail stores which are facing some huge issues, who are having their earnings down, who are filing bankruptcies and closing down stores, and how these variables play out and how the consumer preference has changed in the past 5-year window period or past 10 years of time, how the preference of people has changed over the conventional aspect. So let's dive into the show where we see this social media has opened up this one-on-one connection with the consumer, where consumers are really expressing their concerns on the marketing platforms, or not on the marketing, on the social media platforms, and marketing companies could really find out what their end consumers are looking for, and they could market those products, or they can follow their customers along and they can figure out, how do I make this customer come back to the store. It all plays down to getting your customers back 3 or 4 times or 5 times to make a good shopping experience to your customer, and they become a loyal customer to you. It all comes down to having that relationship with your customer. It's one-on-one, and it's really the consumers want care, and they believe that when they get care from their business or from their retail store where they are buying, or from the e-commerce store where they are buying, they become a loyal customer. Even when somebody offers them same product at a little lower cost, they still prefer your product because of the bonding and the connection and the branding and the way you have influenced their purchasing over the past period of time. So it's going to take time. It's about influencing the consumer's behavior. So it's going to take a lot of work on the background, on finding the consumer data and analyzing the consumer data and deploying appropriate offers on those data, appropriate coupons or appropriate pricing models, as well as having the inventories, managing all the aspects that can go wrong in the B2C environment. All these plays down to retail stores. So since we are half through this podcast, I want to talk about how Amazon was able to connect with their audiences. Amazon is one of the innovative company, and they have this lean structure where wherever their technology is, they go after it. They try to bring new technology into their operations every time. This is what is lagging in most of the companies. Other retail stores, they were happy to see the best price points. They were happy to find out what their consumer would buy, but at the prices they want, and they never really invented or found ways to influence their customers' behavior, along with that to make stuff easier for them as well as cost effective for the company. Easier for the customer, cost effective for the company, and those two variables played out. And with the advent of artificial intelligence, big companies deployed it first, with Amazon being a front runner in it. With even Amazon Alexa, they're a front runner in the voice environment, and they are going to succeed since they are democratizing voice bots at a much